Hey everybody, I'm here today to tell you and show you how to butterfly click faster. This will be a simple tutorial, so let's get right into the video. Now first and foremost, what is butterfly clicking? Well, it's basically when you are clicking one mouse button with two fingers, sort of like that. Now this is a very bad mouse to demonstrate with, but you know, these tips and tricks will work with any mouse, especially if you have a better mouse that is specifically for gaming or for fast clicking, then it's going to work even better. Not to be confused with jitter clicking, which is with one finger sort of clicking as fast as you can. Butterfly clicking is with two fingers on a single mouse button. So here are 5 things that you can do to butterfly click faster. They will get your clicks per second through the roof. Number 1 is tense up your forearm. Now you see, when you use your fingers, if you take a look right here, you can actually kind of see that it's my forearm muscles that are actually being used. So by allowing my forearm to not be tensed up, it's hard for me to click really fast, but by tensing up, I can click much faster. Check this out. And you can see my hand is shaking because I'm tensing up my forearm. I'm basically flexing my forearm really hard like that, and it just allows you to click much faster. It sort of really gets those finger muscles ready to go. Tip number 2 is to decrease the range of motion that you're using on the mouse. So if you look on this mouse, like I said, it's not the best mouse to demonstrate with, but a full range of motion would be like this, right? So you want to decrease the range of motion. First of all, don't click it down as far. You can see the click activates at that much, and don't raise your finger up as much. Okay, just like that. And you want to do that with both fingers. So instead of going like this, right, much lower. Decrease that range of motion and don't fully click it down. Just kind of go until you get the click, just like that. Number 3 is to actually use a mouse instead of a laptop trackpad, and a good mouse at that. So with a laptop trackpad, it's really hard to click and you can't aim like you can with a mouse. So make sure that if you're trying to butterfly click for a game or for whatever reason, if you are using a laptop trackpad, that's like, it's worse than using this basically to a certain degree. And then if you're using a mouse, which you should be using, then make sure that you are using a mouse that's more capable. You want to find a mouse that actually has, instead of a specific cutoff, there's no cutoff. The panel just continues going down, and then that'll bring me on to the, I'll deal with the 5th tip with that, okay? But make sure you're using a mouse that is more suitable for it. Number 4 is click lightly. So this kind of goes hand in hand with the range of motion, but range of motion is the full range that you're dealing with, right? But I'm talking about the actual amount of pressure that you're putting down. Instead of pushing hard like that, click lightly like that. It's much faster. If you click lightly with both fingers, like I said, this isn't the best mouse for it. It's going to allow you to butterfly click much faster. Last but not least is number 5, which is actually to click further away from the front of the mouse. So if you have the front of the mouse, I'll just demonstrate with this. If I have the front of the mouse, you can see how far that click goes, right? But if I go towards the back of the mouse or the middle, look at that. Look how much I have to move my finger, barely at all, to get that click. If I had a better mouse that had a panel that continued up to here, I could click back here, and I could click both of my fingers back here at a really, really, really fast rate, just like that. You can hear it. You can see how fast they're clicking, right? So I mean, if this mouse was capable, I'd be able to butterfly click really, really fast. But this is the only mouse I had on hand right now for this video. But basically, you want to click further away from the front. The closer that you go to the front, the harder that you have to push, and the more range of motion it has. As you can see, look at that right there. And if I go further back, look at the range of motion right there. Much less. And if I was to go even further back, if this mouse is capable, it would be even less back here. So you could click back here towards the middle. I mean, after you get past the center point, that's when it's harder to click. But up until this point right here, if you're like right here, that's the ideal spot. And that's basically it. That is how to butterfly click faster. This has been a simple tutorial, and I truly hope that you've enjoyed it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.